Summer's right around the corner, and like many of you, I'm dreaming about that perfect getaway. Well, what if I told you that AI can handle most of the planning? Today, let's take a look at some of the new features in Search and Gemini that can help transform your travel experience. Let's go. Hi, I'm Jess. Let's jump into today's topic, planning that summer vacation. My family is planning an epic trip in Thailand this summer, and in preparation for this trip, I've done hours and hours and hours of research. On top of that, I've also spent a lot of time compiling all the information in one spot and then sharing it with our group. But recently, I learned about an update on the Google search tool that could have saved me hours. Let's check out how AI Overview can help you plan your next trip. First, you're going to navigate to the Google search window. Now I'm going to type in the search menu bar for it to create an itinerary for me. Create a 4-day itinerary in Udon Thani, Thailand. So I'm selecting Udon Thani because it's in Isan and it's a part of Thailand I haven't been able to do tons of research on yet. So let's see if it can help me create this itinerary. And with an emphasis on, let's say, temples, local food markets, and nature. Also include some cheap hotel options. Okay. Now we press enter, and at the top we can see that AI Overviews is putting some information together up here at the top. Once it's complete, you can click on Show More. And now what you'll see has done is it has made a 4-day itinerary for this area. So here's day 1. If we click on the up arrow, it scrunches that back together, and we can now drop down day 2. And you'll notice that the map over here on this right-hand side has now changed. So day 1, it shows us what it's selected for day 1. And then on day 2, we can see on the map, etc. Or you can go over here and click this drop-down menu and click on Full Itinerary. And now it will show all the different items that it has selected for your itinerary and where they are on the map. So this is really awesome. I'm definitely going to read through this to make sure I add the items from this itinerary onto my trip plan. What's great about this as well, if you scroll all the way down, you'll see there's an export option. So love this option because now that saves me time compiling all the information. Now I want to draw your attention right here. What I noticed is on the very bottom of the itinerary that it creates, I've tried this a couple different times, the date is kind of set. They've kind of just selected some dates. Even if you go back up to your search and say, we will be there, let's just say June 5 through 9. Once it updates and you scroll all the way down, I thought maybe it would update the dates, but it doesn't. However, if you click on this drop down and you click on View More Hotels, I thought this was really cool. So here you can update your calendar, but this feature is great. When to visit. Click on When to Visit. Now it shows you by month the weather, typically how busy it is, and the prices. Okay, so if we were to go in April, it's saying it's going to be a little more pricey. If we're going to go in June, we're looking at rainy season. It's kind of a little bit busier, but it's not going to be as expensive. You can also click on what you'll pay, and this will give you a typical range of what you can expect to pay per night for these different ratings of hotels. Great, so that's how Search and AI Overview can help you plan your trip. Next, let's look at a new feature in Gemini called Gems. You're going to navigate to Gemini, and over here there's this new feature called Gem Manager. If you click on Gem Manager and select New Gem, we are going to create a travel agent. I'm going to call this travel agent Thailand. And within the instructions window, you're going to give Gemini some information about what this gem is and what they know. So for mine, I'm going to say, you have lived in Thailand your whole life. You love your... You are an expert at Thai culture, religion, and food. Okay. After you've given it instructions, you're going to use this magic wand, and Gemini now is going to take all that garbage that I just wrote and refine it. And now these are the instructions that this tool has now. You can see here it will help book travel. There'll be some behaviors and rules that it gives itself. And then over here, now I'm going to ask my question. I am going on a road trip this summer in Thailand. Okay, let's see what it comes back with. Okay, so sawadee ka. So it gives a nice little introduction, and then it does break down, it gives up some information about how the language is different in Isan, the cultural differences, some food, gives us some recommendations for different foods that we might want to try while we're there, and some great temple recommendations. And as you see, you could continue to keep asking this gem more and more information, and you can save the gem up here if you would like to. I really like the gems feature. I think it's going to be really fun as I continue to explore how to use it. Now let's talk about an oldie but a goodie, the Google Translate option on Google Lens. It's been around for a while, but I'm still surprised to find that a lot of my friends don't even know it exists. So I wanted to show it to you in action. I'm currently learning to read and write Thai, so let me show you how you could use the Google Lens for a sign or a menu using an example of actual text that I've written. So as you can see, you would pull this up and you would click on the Google Lens icon. And if you click on Translate, it automatically identifies what language this is. Yes, this is Thai, which is very exciting that it can recognize my handwriting. And as you can see, it will on the screen populate the translation into English. You can also use this on your iOS device. First, you would need to have the Chrome app downloaded onto your device, and then you navigate to the Google search bar. You will see the little Google Lens icon. If you give your permission for this app to use your camera, then you'll be able to utilize the translate function. We've just scratched the surface on how these powerful AI tools can help us plan our next adventure. From using AI overview to get a snapshot of your next destination, to using Gemini Gems for getting personalized recommendations, and Google Lens for on-the-go information. You've got a whole suite of AI assistants at your fingertips. These tools can help you save time and uncover hidden gems that you might not otherwise have discovered. So go ahead and experiment with these AI tools and see how they enhance your planning. And remember to be kind, help those who need help, and have fun. See you next time.